Okay. Jay Leno is here tonight, and he is one of the hottest stand-up comedians in our business. And Jay made his first appearance on The Tonight Show about 10 years ago. And starting next week, Jay is going to take over here as a regular guest host on Monday nights. And throughout the summer, he's going to do a number of weeks as a regular guest host, splitting it up with Gary Shandling. So I'm delighted about that. Would you welcome Jay Leno? How about that?
Yeah, they gave me my locker and everything.
You got your locker and the key and everything.
Oh, I got some of the foot spray and everything.
You'll have to get your little pass and everything. Now, you must promise me, because we haven't talked since this really took place. When you start doing this, and you get an offer, and you're going to split, call me.
Yeah.
I'm always home.
Yeah.
I'm in the book. Just call me. Okay, that's written in. Anyway, I'm delighted.
Well, thank you, and thank you. It'll be a lot of fun. You know, the strangest part about doing it is, you know, obviously when you get something like this, you get a lot of press and whatnot. And now, press has all been very nice to me. I think when I've been good, they say you're good, and when I'm bad, they say you're bad. But the press, they always sometimes can't help but put physical remarks. You know, like, if they don't like your performance, you can say, well, I'll do better. But you can't change the way you look. So these are actual clips that I brought. This is one called Cosmopolitan. This is last month's Cosmo. Jay Leno hosting The Tonight Show. Jay Leno, whose chin is the size of West Virginia.
They said that?
This is the L.A. Times. Leno, the pelican-faced comedian. The Birmingham News. The anvil-faced Leno.
Anvil-faced.
Here's one that was in 17. You know, the kids' magazine,
Yeah.
17. It says, Leno looks like a guy who got to start performing in the lounge of Psycho's Bates Motel. I don't know what I did to deserve any of these. Here's one. These are the real things. Now, you see them. This is the Philadelphia dinner. There's Leno, be filling in the money. Leno's blue eyes dart like ferrets caged in a narrow face.
Well.
Here's the Washington Post. Leno might be intimidating if not for the friendly, goofy look on his puss. Oh, this is my favorite one. This one is from GQ last month. Leno, whose head is ideal for a comedian. It looks like a hunk of urban folk art.
Well, you know, see,
Well,
I think if you dig under that, that's all complimentary.
It's all good.
Sure, it's all good
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, this is the most interesting one. You know, my local paper where I grew up in Andover, Massachusetts, the Lawrence
Right.
Eagle Tribune, they called my mother. Now, some people mention...
They called your mom already.
Well, you know, I always talk about my mom when I'm
Yeah.
on TV, and I do jokes about my mom and dad. So they called my mom, and they said, oh, now that Jay's going to be there on Monday, are you going to come on the show? And my mother, frightened to death. I mean,
Yeah.
she said, she says, God, no, I'm not going to appear under any circumstances. I don't want to be on TV. This is the headline the next day in the paper. Leno's mother shuns Tonight Show.
Shuns. Yeah, Jay Leno shuns TV appearance. Right away, they got your own mother battling with you. Well, you will find out as you will once you're out here. The exposure is tremendous, and the shots will come. You know.
Oh yeah.
But that's part of it. As you say, nobody minds if you say you critiques your performance.
Right.
You say, you know, you weren't on, or you say that's fine.
But the pelican-headed comedian.
Anvil face, you have a strong
Strong
jaw.
chin. That's what my mother would
You
say.
have a strong
We're laughing
chin.
with you, not at you.
Is your mother funny? I mean, do you ever think of your mother or your dad as being funny?
Both my parents are very funny, but not in any intentional way.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
You know? I mean, just the other night, my Uncle John was visiting. He broke his leg. This is true. My mother told me this on the phone. She was hysterical. He broke his leg. So my mom thought, since he had a broken leg, maybe he needed a little footstool to sit on, help him put on his socks. So my Uncle John hobbles into the bathroom. My mother comes out, puts the footstool in front of the bathroom door. He comes out, falls on the broken leg, breaks it.
Parents are
That's the kind of thing that
strange
happen.
because no matter how important you think you are or how much press you get, mothers especially are always able to kind of level it real good. Remember, I got the Governor's Award from the Television Academy in 1980, and I called my mother. I said, Mom, they're giving me the Governor's Award. You know, it's for your body of work in the television industry. And my mother said, I guess they know what they're doing. And all of a sudden you go,
Yeah, Mom, I guess they do. And
And they have no conception of
they did,
the
she didn't mean it
financial
that
thing.
way, yeah.
You know, Like when I remember I would try to impress my mom sometimes with the money people make a show. I remember I actually said this. I called my mom and I said, I think I was talking about Rambo, and I said, you know, Sylvester Stallone got $12 million for 10 weeks' work. And my mother actually said, but what's he going to do the other 42 weeks for? Better you make $100 every week. God forbid you got that 100 coming in.
Yeah, your mother
Just
wants...
get 12 million all at once. Oh, boy.
Yeah. I want that security every week, a
nice
paycheck.
to have that there.
A paycheck. Is there anybody in your family that entertained, performed?
Well, my dad was an insurance
Do they understand
salesman.
your material when you do it?
Kinda they
Yeah.
do. Kinda they do. You know, my mother will sit and they, you know, sometimes they'll come to the show, I'll sit right down in front. My mother will sit like this. And people will be like, she'll go, as if she's annoyed by what, she doesn't understand. What
Yeah, they're laughing, and especially if you're talking about your childhood or growing up.
Yeah, but my dad is a very funny guy. You know, my dad was an insurance salesman. He was the guy that was always asked to get up and speak at the convention and tell a funny story and tell a funny joke, you know. So I think that's where I get it, combined a little bit with my mom. You know?
Yeah, but these aren't so bad anyway.
Oh, no, they're great fun. It's great fun. It's
So you
great
got
fun.
some big plans coming up for the show, and are you working on things?
Yeah, I wanted to see about, you were going to give me some jokes? How do I handle that?
I was going to give you some jokes.
I guess you have to write every day. See, that's going to be the most fun, sitting down on Monday afternoon and figuring out what I'm going to do Monday night.
That's the fun about it, though.
That's the fun part.
Sure.
Well, we'll see.
It's a little battle every
No,
night.
I know. No, I think it'll be great fun.
Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to come back and talk about some other things. Stay where you are.